We've already seen how the cell membrane is a semi-permeable membrane, letting some things in and keeping some things out. But how exactly does it bring things in and out? Today we're going to see the two types of transport, active and passive. Active versus passive transport. Remember, cell membrane acts as a gatekeeper. Lets good things in, keeps bad things out. But how does it do this? There are several ways that it can let things in. One is going to be without energy, called passive transportation. The other requires energy, moving molecules through the membrane, called active transportation. Cell transport. Cell transport is when a cell takes materials in and out of the cell, sometimes requires ATP. If we look at this example here, we see that some molecules can go through the membrane with no problem, whereas some require ATP. The ones that require ATP or cell energy is known as active transport. What are the two types of cell transport? Passive transport. Passive transport requires no energy. Example, diffusion. We'll see this later, but the idea of diffusion is that molecules can go from a high concentration to low concentration naturally, without using any energy. This occurs within the cell membrane, and molecules can flow freely. Active transport. The cell must use ATP to bring materials in or out. In active transport, energy is required to move materials in or out. The cell cannot do them naturally. Some of these include eating by the cell or phagocytosis. That is when the cell will actively engulf its food using energy, surrounding and swallowing it. This is just one form of active transportation. The thing to remember is they all require energy.